In the spirit of Southern New Year traditions, we are heading into the kitchen, sort of, to celebrate a dish that's certainly beloved in my family and is supposed to be lucky. We are talking about Hoppin' John, and this year we are spotlighting a distinctive pork-free twist to Hoppin' John with Chef Award-winning food historian Kevin Mitchell. Rather than traditional pork and rice preparation of Hoppin' John, the chef enriches this lucky dish with coconut milk, ginger, crushed red pepper, garlic, curry powder, and turmeric. It's a modern nod to heritage as the calendar turns to a new year. And Chef Mitchell, we are always happy to have you in the studio. But of course, you love Hoppin' John, right?
Yes.
Absolutely, as do I.
Yes.
Can't wait to get to my mom's house today so I can get my own version of it. But you decided to put a twist on it that allows people who don't eat meat to also enjoy this Southern staple.
Yeah, and I just also wanted to honor other traditions too, as we know that enslaved people were not only brought here to the New World, but they were brought to the Caribbean as well. So some of those ingredients are very indicative to what you would find in the Caribbean. So the coconut milk, you know, tomatoes, that turmeric, that ginger, and that garlic kind of just honors them in their memory, as well as we honor those here from this particular area.
And so for those who enjoy and know their way around a kitchen, that's what you do, right? That's what you do well. You put a spin on something. But for folks who might be in the kitchen right now, it might be a little bit late in the day to be starting Hoppin' John. What are some things that go into that traditional dish?
Well, of course, rice. And in our area, it's got to be Carolina
Gold, yeah.
Sea Island red peas traditionally. And then if you don't have access to them, black-eyed peas is always a really great substitute for that. And a lot of that just comes through not having access to specific ingredients and dealing with migratory patterns of African Americans leaving the South after the transatlantic slave trade. So you just always make sure you have rice, peas, and if you really want to stay traditional, of course, you got to do Sea Island red peas. You can do black-eyed peas. You have to serve it with collard greens.
Oh boy, that gotta have that, right? And that's all a part of the idea of Hoppin' John, about luck. And also when we think about the collard greens, at least my mom always told me that was about making sure that you would be prosperous and have money.
Yes, and that's what those greens resemble, money, green money. And then the peas and the rice would be prosperity, coins. A lot of people eat it with cornbread, and some people think that will represent gold, which also represents wealth. And eating these things into the new year, bringing all those things into your year, that's why we have to eat it on New Year's Day.
Wow, and so it's a long tradition that goes back, and that's one of the things as a food historian that you do. You talk about some of these Southern food ways, and there's a lot more that goes into it. You also have a book that people can read and find out more.
Yes. Well, we have two books, but our second book just was released in August. It's called Taste the State, Georgia, which talks about the foods and the ingredients from Georgia. Our first book, Taste the State, South Carolina, really focuses in on the food of South Carolina. So in that book, you'll find things like Hoppin' John, Carolina Gold rice, okra. But if you move into Georgia, we talk about those things too, but we talk more about those varieties that come out of the state of Georgia. All
right, Chef Kevin Mitchell, always good to see you. Thank you,
my
friend.
Thank you.
Thank you for keeping us well-fed and well-informed. All right, we want you to, of course, stay right here with us. There is more of News 2 at 4.